The petition to ban the shirt saying boys are stupid, throw rocks at them has gotten about 800 signatures so far in the last week, roughly. I want to note something very interesting here. I've looked at my videos and I've noticed several trends. First of all, I've noticed that my activism videos tend not to get as many views. Now, that might sound bad at first. However, I want to state that I think we are heading in the right direction. And I say this because I've noticed that focusing on activism and doing things drives the TradCONs away. I've noticed that one of the biggest failures of MGTOW was they would engage in these stupid back and forths about just utter nonsense. I wouldn't even use the word theory. I remember there was the whole debate about can MGTOW be married or not, which went absolutely nowhere. And of course, these slimy fucks, slimy fucking TradCONs, they talk out of two sides of their mouth, and they just invaded all men's spaces, and they would just say, yeah, I'm against marriage because it's a bad deal for men, blah, 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 even though they weren't really against marriage on principle or anything like that, and they didn't have any ideas. They would just say that, no, I'm MGTOW, I support MGTOW, and blah, blah, blah. And of course, TradCONs completely hijacked MGTOW for their own right-wing, socially conservative agenda. I've noticed that the best way to drive these TradCONs away is just activism. These TradCONs are lazy fucks. I did a video about this maybe a year ago. It was called TradCONs, Lazy Disingenuous TradCONs, Why Cock Block Action, something like that. Anyway, arguing with TradCONs, I just think it's a waste of time. They're going to lie. They're going to misrepresent themselves. They don't argue in good faith. I think the direction we're heading is going to drive them away. I mean, anytime I do a video on MGTOW, I get a lot of views, but I get a lot of downvotes, and quite frankly, I want to attract the right kinds of people. Obviously, I want to take action for its own sake, but I've just noticed that it taking action just drives these do nothing, conspiracy minded mental invalids away. So I think we should stay on the course. I've also noticed that the best way to drive feminists away is just to be pro-male. I really don't argue much with feminists. I don't like to talk about feminism. And I've had no feminists come onto my channel. Just by being pro-male, they really can't say anything. Stardust did a video years ago, which was an awful video, called, why are you arguing with the feminists? I don't even want to argue with shitty feminists. I don't want to argue with any of these shitty people. I'm results oriented. Anything that helps men, I want to do. Any little action. Even if it's getting rid of a disgusting t-shirt, it's worth doing. You'll see, people will say, oh, free speech. Anyone who makes that argument in this case is just a piece of shit TradCON. It's fucking obvious. But I haven't even had them come onto my channel arguing that. They've been arguing that on Reddit. So, I think our it's not just our message, but our message is to be pro-male, and we do that by being proactive. We need to be pro-male and proactive, and I think we will head in the right direction. We want to attract the right kinds of people. We want to create the right type of energy, and we want to have the right set of ideas. But you're not going to get, we're not going to get we're not going to propagate our ideas by inserting ourselves into these echo chambers. If TradCONs and feminists want to argue with each other, fine. I mean, they both pander to women. I'm really not interested in it. I really am results oriented, and I'm action oriented. So anyway, I will keep you posted with further updates. I think we've done well in the last week or two. It might sound small. I actually called Amazon myself and left a message, and they're aware of the bad reviews. And this is how you get shit done, not by go woke, go broke. That crap is just right-wing, lazy, reactionary, posturing and posing, just do nothing, accomplish nothing. What we are doing is actually making a dent. Amazon knows what's going on. So I will keep you posted.